everyone, it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and this one is going to be super short and sweet because I did one ride this week and that was it. I ended up having a migraine earlier in the week, and then we left for Dallas for the last dance competition of the season. So we left early Friday, then we were gone through almost dinner on Sunday. We ate dinner here, but that was it. So we were gone 3 days, did not exercise during that. This hotel has a very puny workout room. We actually stayed at this hotel last year. They didn't even have a stationary bike. I already knew what the gym had. I did end up working out on the treadmill. I did one of the Peloton treadmill rides last year, and then shortly after got a migraine. So I don't know if it was something about something in the hotel room, the lighting in the hotel room, something else I did, but I was super paranoid this weekend since I've had so many migraine issues, and that migraine just came out of nowhere during that competition. I got a migraine and she had to perform later in the day. One of the dads drove me and Livy there because I was feeling so nasty, and it was just miserable. Like, you know, these kids are up on stage, the music is blaring, and I have a throbbing migraine headache. It was miserable. So I did not work out at all, didn't even go into the workout room because I ended up doing the run, and then while we were going to have breakfast, I got sick, started getting the migraine aura, and I was like, nope, I'm not working out this entire weekend. I'm just gonna take it easy, try to be as relaxed as possible, and thankfully did not get a migraine during it, but I was super paranoid about it because I had had a migraine earlier in the week and I missed doing my ride 2. I had gotten my ride 1 done, ended up with a migraine, missed my ride 2, and then traveled. So I ended up doing 1, and I was really disappointed, but again, like, I knew that going into this challenge that it would be a challenge for me just health-wise, so that just was unfortunate that the week I had another migraine, I also had the dance competition, so I just got 1 ride in. So I'm kind of sad about it, but I kind of expected it. I knew going into it, like, I was gonna have to get my rides done early in the week if they were gonna happen, and I knew when the migraine happened, it was just not gonna happen. I'm feeling lots better. We're back from competition, and I plan on riding again tonight because this is my medicine day, and then I will try to stay on track this week and get platinum again. But that's 2 weeks of me just sucking at the challenge. This is week 5 and there's 6 weeks. So I've got this week and then next week, and then I'm done with this challenge. But I'm thinking going into future weeks, I will again probably do these challenges when they come up. They're like a month apart or so. So I've got time in between them to ride on my own. I think I'll probably stick to like 20 and 30-minute rides every other day. I think that works really well for my schedule. That way my legs don't get super sore from riding the bike too much. For me right now, I just have to get into the groove of doing it every other day, and with migraine issues, with travel schedules going on, it was pretty tricky. So I'm really excited. That was the last traveling we're doing until summertime, so I've got quite a ways to try to get into my 1 ride every other day. And Cloudlet is going in and out of this room. He just walked back in here. He now has free reign of all of the downstairs. I have the gate up so that he can't go up the stairs without us. He's fine going up and down. He's great up there. He's fully potty trained now, but I just don't want him getting into mischief. So I want to keep an eye on him, make sure he's not like eating small toys and unstuffing stuffed animals, that kind of thing. You might see him like in the corner. I don't know exactly what you can see, but he's right behind the chair now. So back to Power Zone, going into week 5 of the challenge. This week it really ramps up. So it's a 45-minute ride, a 45-minute ride, and then a 90-minute ride. So last week was the similar schedule as all the other weeks so far. It's 45, a 45, and a 60. So this one has a 90-minute, and I did 90 minutes in my other Power Zone challenge. So I think I can do it, but I'm probably not gonna stick with the cues the whole time. Oh, my 1 ride I did, they did a lot of Zone 5, and I could not maintain it. I'm jumping all over the place. Like, I'm sleep deprived. This weekend was so much fun, but so tiring as well. So today's like my relax day where I'm just gonna basically do nothing. But going back to last week, I totally forgot the reason I even got the migraine was because I got a stomach bug. So a stomach bug has been just going around their school like crazy. It's been going around the dance studio like crazy, and Livy had it first thing one morning, and thankfully it's just a really fast and furious one. It's like she was sick over the course of a few hours. Like, she looked like death for a few hours, and then she was fine. And that afternoon I caught it, and then when I recovered from that, I got a migraine. And it always happens like that. When I get sick with stuff, I can get migraines at the end of it. Like, finally I'm finally feeling better. Boom, migraine. And so that's what happened this time. And so I was also sick earlier in the week. Totally forgot about that. Thankfully, I never threw up, but I was super close. One like whole afternoon, I was super feeling bad. And then the next couple days, I still felt kind of nasty. I probably would have done better if I had thrown up, and then I would have maybe been over it. But yeah, stomach bug just flew through everybody that we know, basically. Those sorts of things happen, but of course I'm the one who gets a migraine on top of that. So I did end up riding during like my stomach bug issues. I did end up riding the one day, and I could not maintain my zones. I did really good. It was a lot of zone 5s. Like they were going zone 3, 4, 5, and then they were going 3, 4, 6. It's out of 7. Like 7 is maximum all-out exertion that you can't even maintain for very long. And I was doing it the best I could, hitting the zones until like the last 15 minutes of class, and I just could not do it. Like it didn't matter how much my resistance was or how hard I tried to pedal the legs, I could not hit zone 5. So I'm just like, okay, fine, I give up, rolled the resistance back down, and just maintained trying to pedal as best I could the rest of the ride. But it was brutal. I could not do it. And I was like, yeah, I still have the stomach bug. I still feel kind of bad. See, like on the graph, I'll try to show you guys the graph. You can see where I'm supposed to be, and I'm just like, nope. I just go all the way back down. And so I tried my best. I rode as much as I could, and yeah, just one ride this week. These kind of weeks are just gonna happen, and I have to know that going into it, and I can't think, oh, I missed this week, I'm done. I really have to dig deep in myself to not have that like all or nothing mentality, especially about working out, especially being a chronic migraine sufferer. He's just like walking in the background, so you're gonna see like floof ball walk through, but I just really struggle with that. Like if I miss checking off a habit tracker for a couple days, I'm like, what's the point? Habit trackers don't work for me. I suck at this, and I just give up. And I'm really trying to battle that part of my personality and that part of my mindset, because I know it's not all or nothing. And like Bradley Rose has had some really inspirational things he said over on Instagram, even just in rides, where it's like, this is your lifestyle now. It's not like you're doing this for a certain amount of time and then you quit. You know, it's a lifestyle. So you're gonna have times where it's tough. You're gonna have times where you take time off. You can come back to it when you come back to it, but it's your lifestyle now. It's not just some thing you're doing until you don't do it anymore. And that's how I'm trying to live it. Like this week I was really disappointed that all the sickness things happened. And of course I'm really disappointed that I am a migraine sufferer, but it's something you can't control. So I really have to let go of that fighting against it thing and just accepting that it's that, and accepting that I'm going to come back to it when I can. Like when I'm healthy, I'm riding every other day. When I'm not healthy, I do the best that I can. And that's just gonna be good enough. And I have to internalize that. Like I can say it all day long, and I can tell you guys all day long. And if it was somebody, one of my friends, if she was saying the same things to me, I would never ever judge her or be down on her or anything. I would be like, wow, it's amazing that you're doing it. You know, even if you can't do it all the time, it's amazing you're still going and you're still trying, and you're not just giving up and becoming a couch potato again. So I have to keep reminding myself that, and like give myself permission to be upset about it, but also to accept it and just say you're doing the best you can. It's really hard when you have that all or nothing thinking, like, I can't do every other day, so what's the point? You know, I got one ride in this week. I almost want to be like, oh, I got one ride in on week 4. I give up the rest of the weeks. Well, that's dumb, because I have 2 more weeks of it and I can still put in some effort and keep going. And even if I were to give up that, I still would want to ride every other day. So I might as well just do the challenge anyway and finish it up. It's just one of those life things where it's not always going to be rainbows and sunshine, and I have to accept that, and I have to almost admit defeat with my body. Like I'm fighting against my body sometimes with this, but I'm happy that I still got one ride in so I can stay in the challenge. If you don't do any rides, they kick you out of the challenge. So at least I got one solid good ride in. And yeah, so that's where I am. I thought this was going to be a really short thing, but I've been talking for like 15 minutes. So hopefully I will still kind of keep it short for you guys and I don't ramble too much. It's just one of those things where the inspiration, the motivation is going to come and go, but you have to really just stick with it if you're going to stick with it. If you're committed to it, you just do it. And when I'm healthy, I want to just continue to do it. So I'm going to ride today. I'm feeling great. Riding today, getting my week 5 ride 1 done. It's a 45-minute. Looked at the graph and it looks pretty rough. So it's going to be not fun after taking so much time not riding. Yeah, we had a great great dance weekend. Lots of swimming. I didn't swim, but the kids swam. Moms, a couple of dads hung around, and it was really nice to have that time where the kids were doing their own thing and having that dance mom time. I love, love, love the dance moms. I love that she loves it. She ended up with a first place in her category, which was awesome, and she's just in it, like so in it. I couldn't believe she just came home, danced, wanted to do more bar. He's licking my foot. I don't know if you guys heard that. It's just like slopping all over. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Hope this was helpful and inspirational in some way, even though it was kind of puny and pathetic just having one ride, but it is what it is. And I hope that you guys are well. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe. If you're interested in one of the Peloton machines, I got a coupon code down below if you guys want to check that out. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.